This tutorial is all about looking at hot and cold colours. As you can see on my worksheet here, if you look at the colour wheel on the right hand side here, so your purples, blues, greens, these are your cold or cool colours. And then on the other side of your colour wheel, so your pink, red, orange, yellows, these are your warm or hot colours that we can experiment with. So for this tutorial, it is producing a piece of hand art, like illusion hand art, using these hot and cold colours. If you want the designs that I have here in the worksheet, they are available on my Tez shop. You can go and find those and you can print those and use the designs here. They start off easier, so the squares here are easier to follow, and they get harder as you go along. It takes a little bit more thinking about what colours you're putting in each section. You'll see that as we go along this tutorial. So first of all, you need to draw around your hand onto the pattern that you've decided to use. Now, what you must do is make sure that you draw the lines off the page. Don't leave them floating in the middle of the design. The lines must come off the edge of the page. So after you've done that, we will then outline it with our Sharpie or permanent marker. Don't worry if when you've drawn it in pencil your fingers are a little bit wobbly around the edge. We can straighten those up with the Sharpie now as we go over the lines. Okay, now you need to choose your two hot colours from the left hand side of the colour wheel. So that's, remember, your pinks, reds, orange or yellows. So I've gone for a red and an orange. Then you need to colour in alternate squares, so every other square in that colour. So you can see I've gone red, orange, red, orange, red. And down here I will start orange, red, orange, red, orange, and keep the same pattern going for the whole pattern. The only thing you do have to be careful of is keep it on the outside of the hand. Okay, so don't colour in anything on the inside of your hand. So you can see this orange square here. I've coloured in the square orange, but the fingertip goes into the square slightly. So I left that blank. That will be our cool colour after we finished our background. Okay, so if there's any part of the hand in the square, don't colour inside that hand. When you've finished colouring in your warm colours on the background, you should then be left with your blank hand print in the middle. For this we're going to choose our cool colours. Remember, they're on the right hand side of the colour wheel. So these are your blues. So I've chosen a light blue and a dark blue. And again, we're going to colour in alternate squares inside our hand. So when you're doing this, be careful to follow the squares and not the hand itself. So you can see I've gone for the light blue, and the light blue is going to go in every square that has the orange. Okay. So it's just part of the fingertip here, small part of the fingertip here, and the side of the finger here. Be careful not to get carried away and just colour in the whole finger. Remember to follow the squares. So when you've finished colouring inside your hand with your cool colours, you'll have your finished piece of illusion hand art. I hope you've enjoyed this activity. If you have, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow some of the other tutorials that I've created.